Imagine the immortal of man and womankind. You say no man or woman's immortal, but you know who is? Us as a species. Imagine that immortal woman and that immortal man, lasting throughout the ages, through all the histories and all the times of past and future. Imagine that immortal growing as the population grows. Imagine those immortals growing as the population of man and woman grow, and the tales and the history and the ancestry growing into what we now have in our present day. Now think of that homosexual influence and its effect on that immortal. Think of that immortal, that all-encompassing man and woman that encompasses all man and woman together, each and every one. The true immortal that is mankind, all of us as a species, both man and woman. Now think of that gay influence, that homosexual influence, what it's doing. Don't you feel the loss of the growth of the immortal? Don't you feel the loss? Don't you feel it replaced with a greed? A greed for property, for influence? Don't you feel it in the immortal? Think of the immortal man, all of mankind together. All of man and womankind together. Each and every one. Think of how it grows. Now feel it. Do you feel it growing with the media and the influence it is now? Don't you feel the loss? Don't you feel that pain? That uncaring heart towards the growth of our entire species? You who take from the growth of the species, don't you feel the loss you cause to us all? Each and every one of us grows together. We exist together as one immortal. Two immortals if you count man and woman separately. But don't you feel the loss to the growth of the man and woman immortal? Feel it in the world. Feel that pain. And what's there to replace it? What's there in place of the family? The growth of the immortal. The growth of families and children and happiness. What is in place of it? Do you feel that homosexual influence there? Taking from it all. Taking from each. Taking from the growth of the immortal that is all of man and womankind. The immortals, the true immortals of man and woman. Our species, our generations after generations. But now this generation we have now, the state of the world. Feel that homosexual influence and what its effect is on all of that. Feel what they replace it with. Pride. Pride above the greatest, pride above the immortal. Pride above the continuous growth of itself. Feel that loss of children as it starts to decay away, as our families and our populations dwindle, because of the immortal man and woman is dwindling in numbers. Do you feel that loss? I feel it like a pain. When I think of the future, when I think of it, I feel out there, I reach out to the world and heart. I search. Then all I find is pride and greed and lust to take away from the children, to take away from the growth of the immortal that is us all. Do you feel that immortal that has lasted through the histories? The man and woman immortal in species. Slowly dying away. Lost here, lost there, replaced by pride and greed of homosexuality, wanting it all, to throw away their children, Don't you feel that loss to the immortal? Feel as though you are the immortal. Feel as though you are the immortal of mankind and womankind. Feel as though you are of all the people. Now feel that homosexual influence. Especially you homosexuals. Feel that loss to the growth. Feel that decay. That falling away from life. That's the pain I feel that keeps me going. It hurts. It hurts to feel it. To feel the immortal. To feel it decreasing in numbers. Lessening in children. Our species as a whole. Can you put yourself in the heart of the species as a whole? Think of yourself as the whole of the species. Then feel what that homosexual influence does to you. Feel it decaying you away, taking from your growth, and taking from your life. The immortal that is all of us. The immortal that is man and womankind. Do you feel what those homosexuals are doing to it? Do you feel that loss, that pain? It hurts. I don't like feeling it. But I can't turn it off. My heart is for all to grow. And when I feel this loss of growth, it hurts. Do you want your population to grow? Do you want the immortal man and woman to grow? Or do you want to feel this loss? Because all there is loss in the environment. No family value, no care for the continuance. Just pain. Just loss. No care, no heart. No heart for family or growth. Just a loss of it. A loss of the continuance of the immortal that is all of us. Imagine if you were all of mankind. That you cared about all of mankind. And feel its growth. But it doesn't grow. It shrinks. Because of all this homosexual influence. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It hurts. It hurts me. Please. Stop these homosexual attacks. For the sake of the immortal of man and womankind. To remove this pain of loss. This hatred of our own selves. This not wanting to continue. This loss of hope. This loss of heart for our family and for our future. Please. Thank you for your time, Christopher David Clayton of the United Unified Belief. Think of the immortal that is man and woman. Just think of what we are doing to ourselves. Thank you for your time. Please. Stop these attacks. It hurts us all.